Whitby face-off inside of the McKinney Arena. This is a big 2 points if you're the Toros, as they've kind of heading a little bit of a rut after dropping to Oshawa 3-1. They take the first puck into the zone with Taylor. Trying to get into the zone there with Hannah, trying to knock his man off the puck. First little shot on goal, stopped it by Seto, and he'll hold on to the rebound. The Toros getting the pucks to the net early as Seto makes the first stop in the game. That goes behind the net. Opportunity to clear it out of the corner is number 6. There's a couple of Whitby players with their jersey tucked in. Shot goes wide of the net. He just missed off the right post as he tried to put that one in. And Whitby started back up the other way. Up there for number 19 over his stick. Toros pick it up. And up there for Sear. And Perot, as Perot's going to lose it there to Drimmy. Back in their own end. Dump down the ice. That will be Sear trying to get to it. It's not going to be an icing call back in behind the goal. Connor Sear trying to set some things up. Takes his patience in behind the net before he starts to break out with a late pass off the glass. That goes past Mazzatesta, but picked up by Tucker in his own end. Mazzatesta with some nice moves. Comes in over the blue line. Trying to set up Davis, was off his stick. Turned around into the corner. Trying to get in there is Hazelton on the loose puck. Whitby trying to dig it out of the corner. They've got Davis sitting out in front. Foreman is up against the post to make the stop. It's Brett Foreman in net here for the Toros tonight. And it's Seto down at the other end for Whitby. And a draw is coming off to the right of Foreman. Taken by number 8. He's going to win it, but Jackman will get the loose puck. Kept in at the line though by number 66, McCaggerty. Hazelton trying to chip it off the boards. Trying to get into the zone is Connor Cole. Howard's got to go into the corner on the loose puck. Aiden Howard getting double teamed in the corner by 2 Whitby players as Cole's trying to help him out and get that puck out of the corner. It's a big scrum in that corner, and we finally get a whistle as the puck disappeared in between that maze of players. Another draw coming off to the right in the Whitby end. To be taken there by Aiden Howard. So Connor Cole taking off his feet before he could shoot it as he got tipped up. And here comes the penalty. They missed the first trip on Connor Cole, but they don't miss the trip on Aiden Howard. So it'll be number 6 that's going to go to the box for the first penalty of the game. So the Toros get to go to the first power play. And they send out the line of Cole, Jackman, and Aiden Howard with Gage Ford and Hazelton on defense. Trying to win that draw in their own end. Quick shot, that goes wide of the net as they fired that shot quick off the draw. Kept in by Ford. Gage Ford back down low for Jackman. Tries to move it around. Back there for Ford again. Jackman got to pick it up there in the corner. Logan Jackman from the face-off circle. Trying to set things up. Moves it back to the line there for Ford. Moving it around well with Hazelton. Jackman gets found on the other end. Gage Ford back down low. Cole sitting at the side of the net. They're trying to find him. Instead go back to Hazelton. Hazelton a shot. That goes wide of the net. Toros pressure. Just haven't hit the net on their power play. Thrown at the net. That almost got tipped in, but got blocked by the Whitby defense and hops over the stick of Gage Ford at the blue line. 3 minutes in. We're tied at nothing at the McKinney Arena as Jackman picks it up. Stays onside as he leads this power play in. Gets around number 19 with a nice spin move. Back down low for Cole. Cole and Jackman playing catch with the puck. Trying to find a lane to shoot it. Jackman taking his patience. Looking for somebody to give it to, but nobody's open to get the puck to. Back to the line for Hazelton. Jack Hazelton's shot goes into the corner. Cole and Howard trying to dig it out. Jackman sitting out in front, but the pass was out of the reach, or Logan Jackman might have been able to get his one-timer away. Short-handed back the other way comes Drimmy with a shot. That's going to go wide of the net. Back up through center. Hazelton with a late pass for Jackman. Trying to get around on the bellow, but it's offside. Another draw just inside the blue line. Right inside the Whitby line. We have 15 seconds left on the Toros penalty to the Whitby's number 6. That should about do it for the power play. 10 seconds left as Perot takes it back in his own end from behind the goal. Nicholas Perot tried to get around Davis with a lead pass. Broken up there at center. Into the zone. comes Cabello, throws it at the net. That goes wide of the net. Trying to get it out. That goes into the corner. As they try and throw it at the front was number 19 in behind the goal. He'll turn it over to the Toros. 5:43 left to go here in the first period. And it gets up there for Trent Taylor trying to get away. Taylor and James Davidson. Comes in over the blue line. Stays onside. Drops it for Cole. Connor Cole's shot goes into the corner. Back to the line for White as he's going to ring it around the boards and try and get it out of the zone. Davidson's going to keep it in at the line, but back to come the other way on a 2-on-1. Number 8 going up there with Pritchard. Shot, stop. Pritchard on the rebound. He's not going to be able to find that rebound out of front as Foreman gobbled up the first shot by number 8 and made sure that Pritchard didn't get a stick on that loose puck out in front. So we'll take another draw coming off to the right of the goal. Drimmy's going to take it here for Whitby in the offensive end against Connor Cole. One there by Whitby. Back to the line for number 6. Tried the shot. Dribby tried the tip, but it didn't make it through. Cole leading it up through center. Going up there with Perot. Trying to get the shot away. Drops it off instead. Shot right pad stop there from Seto. Puts behind the net. Seto out of front. And then another big stop from Seto. Right out of front of the net on that one-timer. So both goalies have been tested in that last sequence. And they both kept it out to keep it at 0-0. A drop coming off to the right of the goal. Around the boards that goes. Trying to find it now is number 34. Mazzatesta tries to get it out. Here comes the opportunity for Davis. He's not going to catch up to the puck as it's going to roll. And it's not going to have enough legs to go for icing. Hazelton spins away from the check of Davidson behind the goal. Lead pass up there. Rizlo couldn't get it out. Mazzatesta digging on the loose puck. Mazzatesta getting away. Trying to take a shot. Drops it back to the line for Steffler, but his shot got blocked. Steffler will take it back in his own end. Back to the other side as they're coming up in. Number 96, Tucker into the zone. Tucker lost the puck as it got swept off his stick once he reached the Toros end. Steffler with a pass the other side. Picked up by Pritchard. Coming in over the blue line with Mazzatesta. Drop to the line for Steffler. He's going to drop it back down low into the corner. Trying to walk it out of front is Pritchard. Pritchard taken off his feet and behind the goal by Sear. Number 8 trying to spin away from the check of Taylor back in behind the goal. It's a big battle there in the corner. Trying to dig that puck free out of that maze of players. Comes free to Whitby with Pritchard, but Taylor's all over him. Connor Sear trying to get to the loose puck. It's in behind the goal. Number 18 chipped it back down low for Pritchard. Number 8 trying to get out of front, but picked off there by Taylor. And Trent Taylor will chip it up there for Logan Jackman at center. Jackman trying to start the rush into the zone. Logan Jackman swept away by Taylor. Out front, opportunity for Howard. Jackman shot, caught there by Seto, right in the slot area, and he keeps it out. A draw coming off to the left of the goal. It'll be Connor Cole to take it. Gets one by Whitby. White going around the boards with that lead pass, trying to get it out. They sweep it past Davidson, going all the way down, and it's not going to be icing. It's back in behind the goal. Cameron Ryan trying to get that puck on the right side and chip it past number 6. Cole trying to get around White. Connor Cole's into the zone, but he got hooked up by White, and he couldn't really go with his momentum. Takes it behind the corner. Cam Ryan trying to dig it free and behind the net. They had Parker Rizler sitting at the front. There's James Davidson at the line, trying for a shot. That doesn't make it through to the net. It gets fired in behind the goal. Thrown at the net. Cam Ryan, backhand shot. That went high and wide as he tried to cash in on his own rebound. Number 97 leads it out. Davidson getting pressured on by Jimmy, so he moves it out of the zone. Kept in at the line though by number 97. Coming up into the zone. Up there with Cameron Ryan and Trent Taylor's shot. Rizler, that shot got blocked out of front. Missed the net. Kept in by Ethan Maddox. Maddox puts it back in behind the Whitby goal. 1:59 left to go here in the first period. Hazelton to the other side. Maddox with a lead pass for Taylor, who knocks it down, comes in over the blue line. Trent Taylor tried for a pass, got broken up by Mazzatesta, but he retrieves it again. Taylor throws it at the net. Opportunity to go to the backhand. Forehand shot. Stopped it by Settle. Rebound out front, they score! And there's Jack Hannon putting that puck into the net on a rebound. Settle stopped the first shot, but the rebound went right to the side of the net, and Jack Hannon made no mistake to put the Toros up 1-0. You sit at the side of the net, and Hannon waited for it. Settle made the first stop, but the rebound went right to the side of the net, around there for Perot. Trying to get it out, kept in by Steffler at the line. Hannon getting on the loose puck, coming in over the blue line. Hannon looking for his second in a row. Tried to throw it at the net, it got blocked there out in front. Perot takes it free. Trent Taylor on his own. Stopped there by Sutter, who was able to come out with a poke check and poke it away. Number 8. He's going to lose the puck as Perot takes him into the corner. Backhand goes wide. Pritchard trying to throw it out in front. Pritchard gets taken off his feet. The opportunity to go goes behind the net. Pritchard gets away from the check, throws it in front. Only a blue jersey there to take it away with Hannon. Hannon and Perot, and Hannon just dumps it down the ice. 40 seconds left to go here in period number 1. Leading it up, Cole trying to keep it in. Jackman will fire it into the corner. The opportunity to clear that around, kept in by Ford at the blue line. Whitby coming up through center, broken up by Gage Ford as Whitby's going off on the line change, and that was too many men on the ice, so it's going to be a Toros power play on the bad line change by Whitby. So it'll be the second straight power play for the Toros with 25 seconds left to go here in the first. If they can't convert, they'll have a power play for 1:35 to start period number 2. Draw off to the right of the Seto and the Whitby end. Back there for Perot. He's playing defense here on the power play. Again, Perot at the line. Perot fires it in Howard in the corner. As they try and set things up in behind the goal. Whitby just trying to get rid of it and kill off the first period. As Aiden Howard's trying to get away in the corner. Gets for Connor Cole. He got slashed. Shoot it. And Aiden Howard stopped there by Seto. Rebound out of front is going to get tipped away. That'll do it for period number 1 as Jack Hannon scored late for the Toros to give them a 1-0 lead and a power play for 1:35 to start the second. A draw to start period number 2 between Mazzatesta and Cameron Ryan. There's the drop of the puck to start period number 2. Hannon taken off his feet. James Davidson under the other side for Nicholas Perot. Has it here in front of us, dumps it deeper and behind the goal. White is going to be here and behind his own net. White looking for a lane, right under the tip of Perot. Tipped out in front there by Hannon, doesn't make it through to the net. Jack Hannon uses the blue line for Davidson. As they try and walk it out, they play catch with the puck. Back to the line there for Perot. Nicholas Perot lost the puck. Short-handed opportunity to go away for number 87. But a nice defensive play by Cameron Ryan. Stuck right with him. And here comes Taylor into the zone. Taylor, drop pass for Ryan. Cameron Ryan, back down low for Taylor. As they move it around with 50 seconds left on the power play. Opportunity for Mazzatesta now. Mazzatesta short-handed against Foreman on a breakaway. And he scores. Mazzatesta broke up the pass at the line and then had a breakaway short-handed to tie things up at 1. That'll be Costello taking the draw here for Whitby. After the short-handed goal, this ties things up. Costello tries to go with it. Lost it at the line. Sear back in his own end from the blue line. And trying to move it in. Costello picked it off. Couldn't go with the puck though. Jackman in over the line. Jackman will chip it into the corner. Back in behind the net. Whitby trying to get it out. Jackman trying to keep it in there, and he does. Aiden Howard trying to get away from the check, sets up Jackman. Fires it into the corner as Connor Cole moves it to the other side for Howard. as they try and set it up. Cole sitting at the front. Shot. Right pad stop there from Seto. And Ford can't take the puck. Fired down the ice. And that'll do it for the power play. The too many men on the ice penalty doesn't come back to haunt Whitby. It actually played in their favor as they scored a short-handed goal with the breakaway by Mazateska. Late pass for Jackman trying to get away as he took the pass from the defenseman from his own end. Knocked down by Cole here in front of us. Connor Cole trying to get it away from Tucker. Tucker and Pritchard back the other way. Tucker catches up to the puck with a shot. Stopped there by Foreman. There's a rebound out of front as they're trying to whack it in there from the side of the goal. Somehow it stays out and Foreman's trying to find it now, and he will. And he freezes it for a face-off. Big draw off to the left of Foreman. That comes around the boards. The opportunity, there's a collision there in the corner as they try and get it out. Move up through center. Kept in there by Tucker at the line. Tucker chips it into the corner, and the opportunity to fire it around for Cameron Ryan is going to get picked off on the other side by Pritchard. Toros can't get it out of their own end right now with Whitby putting on the pressure, trying to get their first lead of the game. That goes behind the net there for Taylor and Riesler. Kept in at the line by Tucker, but Tucker turns it over to Parker Riesler with a pass for Cameron Ryan. Ryan into the zone shot, caught there by Seto with a nice glove hand stop, and he holds on to it for another draw on the Whitby end. Taylor to take the draw here off to the left. Maddox back there for Hazelton, kept it in at the line. Nice play by Jack Hazelton. Kept that in at the blue line, collision in behind the goal. It's going to be a Whitby penalty, and it'll be the third power play up here for the Toros. It's the second penalty going to number 6. And that was for the boarding call in the corner on Riesler. Davidson moving it around there with Taylor. Trying to throw it to the net. They've got Hannon sitting there. Drop to the line instead. Davidson. I feel I've got to mention it was Trent Taylor's goal. The only one that scored in Oshawa. I had it down as Hannon, but after we reviewed the play, it was the Oshawa defenseman that put it in his own net. So it was Taylor's goal last night in Oshawa. There's a quick shot. That went high and wide. Just over the glove hand of Foreman. Trying to chip it up there for Pro. There's Drimmy picking up the loose puck. Short-handed, Drimmy a shot. Caught there by Foreman, and he holds on to it. Whitby taking the face-off right where they want to be in the Toros end. Puck slides away. Aiden Howard couldn't catch up to it as Tucker swept it down the ice. Here comes the opportunity to shoot for Costello. Stopped there by Foreman. Rebound in front. Gets poked in at the side of the net. A second short-handed goal there by Whitby as they follow up on the rebound out of front to make it 2-1. I believe that goal might go to Davis, who chipped that in at the side of the net. Short-handed, following up on the rebound. Davidson getting it up there for Jackman. Jackman coming in over the blue line, trying to get around Davis. Jackman has it in the corner now. Trying to move it around with 50 seconds left on the power play. Back to the line for Davidson. James Davidson moves it to there for Jackman in the corner. Jackman, face-off circle shot, stopped there by Seto with the right pad. And chipped out. Davidson will pick it up in his own end. Move it to the other side there for Thomas Menko. Menko tries to move the pass, but instead moves it to the other side. Late pass picked up by Cole as it comes in over the blue line. Jackson stayed on side. Cole shot, left pad stopped there from Seto. Cole trying to find the rebound with Aiden Howard. Connor Cole from behind the goal with a nice drop pass for Howard as they move it around well on the power play. Under 10 seconds left on it. Picked off there by number 87, and he starts it back the other way. He'll pick it and put it into the corner. That'll do it for the penalty to number 6. So the Toros fall to 0 for 3 on their power play, and now it's going to be a penalty in behind the goal. Penalty goes to James Davidson, so it's the first Whitby power play. They've already got 2 short-handed goals. Now they try and work on their power play. Trying to set it up there from the face-off circle. Lots of puck. Goes back to the line for White. White Over there for number 6. He's going to backhand it deep down low for Costello as he tries to walk it out in front. Costello back there for Mazzatesta as they try and move it around. Costello will pick up the loose puck and try and chip it into the corner. Toros get away with it with Cameron Ryan, but White kept it in at the line as Cameron Ryan couldn't get it out of the zone. Davis, drop pass there for White. Again, return the favor there for Davis, who couldn't shoot it. Toros just got to get the loose puck. Jack Hazelton can't get it out past Mazzatesta. White winding up with a shot, stopped there by Foreman. Rebound out in front, gets fired wide, and it's still at the side of the net. Toros trying to get the loose puck out, kept in by White at the line. Toros still trying to fire it out. This one will come out at center. Number 6 back in his own end. Starting it from center, but a nice back check there by Cameron Ryan to take him off his feet, and Parker Roosevelt clears it away at center. 45 seconds left on the penalty to Davidson as that pass gets picked up. Shot, easy glove hand stop there for Brett Foreman, who holds it for another draw. Faceoff gets won by Whitby in their own end. Ross fires it back down low as they try and move that puck around and behind the goal. They've got number 19 waiting out in front, but they couldn't get a pass to him. He was slapping his stick waiting for the pass. McCaggerty back down low as number 8 tries to take the shot. Couldn't do it. Fires it back down low. Moving the puck around while finally turned over to Hannon. Jack Hannon tried to get away as that was number 18 who lost his stick. Into the zone comes Pritchard. Pritchard guarded on nicely there by Perot. Trying to keep it in there at the line, and he does. Fire it back in behind the net. Penalty's almost over to Davidson. Throwing it out in front. Picked up there by the Toros. Here comes Taylor the other way. 3-on-2. Late pass for Hannon. Jack Hannon tried to get away. Throws it at the net for Perot. Shot. Stop. Rebound out in front. Again stopped there by Seto as Perot couldn't cash in on his own rebound. So neither team has been able to cash on their power plays. And one of the key elements so far is a shorthanded goal by Whitby here in the second period that tied things up at 1-1. And since then it was Davis scoring shorthanded again to make it 2-1. So it was 2 shorthanded goals there by Whitby that has them up 2-1. Pro trying to get it out of the zone. Trying to backhand it out. Kept it by McCaggerty at the line. Trying to find a lane to get it out. Right onto the tape there of number 19. Throwing it at the net. Stopped there by Foreman. Easily as he gathers up that puck in the blue paint. Jaw coming off to the right. Connor Cole to take it. Gets one there by the Toros. Jackman can't get it out though. Lead pass up there for Davis. And the opportunity to shoot now was Costello. Stopped there by Foreman in close. Jackman got to get it out of the zone. Puts it off the boards and down. Back there to pick it up is Tucker. Getting some company with Aiden Howard. Tucker trying to backhand it out. Hazelton couldn't keep it in. Jack Hazelton's got to get to the puck because Costello is turning up the wheels. Costello spins away from the check. Drops it back there for Mazzatesta with a shot. That goes wide and tried to get tipped out in front. Ethan Maddox tries to take his man into the corner. Toros moving it around well. Hazelton trying to get it out. And he will with a lead pass broken up at center by number 6. Who retrieves it and backhands it back into the Toros end. We've played 6 minutes left to go here in the second. Another bad pass out in front. And it was almost converted at the side of the net. White back down low for 8. Pritchard trying to get away from Hazelton. Pritchard wraparound shot going nowhere. Back to the line there for number 6. Moving it around. Trying to walk it out in front. The shot got blocked. Connor Cole can't get it past Mazzatesta. Jackman's over there trying to get it free. Aiden Howard getting up there with Connor Cole as they try and chip it into the zone. Howard is able to enter the Whitby end. Ford trying to hold up his man there. Late pass for Connor Cole, tried to get into the zone. That's not going to work as they try and hold off White. White gets taken off his feet. Back the other way comes Jackman. Logan Jackman trying to turn up the speed. Getting some help with Cameron Ryan. Shot. Right pad stop there from Seto. Jackman put the puck on net and Seto threw it the right pad to make the stop. Cameron Ryan trying to dig it out of the corner. Stop there by number 4, White, with a lead pass for Costello. Couldn't go with it. They pass for Parker Rusler trying to get away from number 8. He'll chip it into the corner. There's White picking up in his own end. We're under 5 minutes left to go here in the second. 2-1 Whitby here at the McKinney Arena. 2 short-handed goals have been the difference so far. Late pass up there per Sear. He tries to get away from Davis, and he will, and dump it the rest of the way down the ice. He dig it out of the corner. Costello couldn't go with the puck. Parker Rusler. Get in there. Late pass up there for Taylor. Whitby off on the line. Here comes Taylor along with Cameron Ryan and Rusler. Drop pass. Cameron Ryan over there for Rusler. Shot. Stopped there by Setter, who stayed right up with that shot and caught it at the side of the net. Face off to the right of the Whitby goal. Jimmy trying to chip it out. Jimmy up there for Brian trying to get into the zone. Shot. That goes wide of the net as they try and get to the loose puck. And the opportunity to try and get it out. Here comes number 8. Number 19, throws it out in front. That goes wide of the net. Out of the corner. Can't get it past Ross at the blue line. Ross is going to keep it in again. Ross's shot gets blocked and backhanded out. Back there at the penalty box area comes McCaggerty. McCaggerty with a pass up there for Jimmy. Taken away there by Nicholas Perot. Off the stick of Jimmy as he comes into the zone. Perot, drop pass for Hannon, but it was in his skates, and Whitby get the opportunity to clear. Davidson can't hold it in, and the Toros are offside. Tucker swept it down the ice. Looking up to the super Costello. Stopped there by Foreman. Rebound at the side of the net. A second short-handed goal here by Whitby as they follow up on the rebound at a front and make it 2-1. Taylor to take the draw just inside the line, back into the zone where Hazelton's got to pick it up in his own end. Jack Hazelton gets pressured on, and the opportunity to try and clear it out there for Maddox. Rings it around the boards there for Parker Rusler. Jackman, up there for Aiden Howard over his stick. Taylor picking up the loose puck, but the Toros are offside as Howard was in over the blue line. Taylor to take the draw against Costello. Backhanded in there by Aiden Howard as they try and clear it out. Captain at the line by Hazelton with a nice play. Nice play by Jack Hazelton. Then he gets taken off his feet by Tucker. Sean Taylor digging it out of the corner. The opportunity to clear is Davis. Davis right onto the tip of Jackman, throwing it at the net, wide. Taylor on the loose puck, trying to stuff it out in front. Jackman picks it off. Logan Jackman with the loose puck, trying to get away, taking off his feet. And Whitby cleared out. Davis trying to be the first one in the corner. Aiden Howard trying to get away, turnover at his front. But the Toros come up with a loose puck with Jackman. Backhands it up there for Taylor. Trying to use the speed at center. Comes in over the zone. Trying to get around Stifler as well. Stifler. Back behind the net. Trying to get it in behind the goal is Cameron Ryan. Cameron Ryan with the loose puck. Throwing it out in front. It's back to the line for Ford. Gage Ford a shot. Tipped to the front. Stop there. And it's in the pads of Seto for another face-off. Connor Cole takes the offensive draw. Rolls it in on net, goes wide. Parker Rusler trying to dig it out of the corner as it comes around the boards. Number 19, opportunity to clear it out. Can't do it. Kept in by Cameron Ryan, who falls down there at the front. Opportunity to clear it in. Cameron Ryan again. Getting held over there at the Toros bench. Trying to get it in now. Connor Cole couldn't shoot the puck. Ford keeps it in. Gage Ford a shot. Stopped it by Seto. Rebound at the front, and Whitby were able to knock it down and give it to Seto for another face-off. Another draw coming off to the left of the goal. One there by the Toros. Ford for Sear, broken up. Connor Sear trying to race to the loose puck. Turned over at Mezzatesta, who moves it back to the line there for number 6. He'll dump it the rest of the way. Go off some time here in the second period. And back to Gage Ford, but the pass is broken up. Turnover there in their own end. Thrown at the net, just out of the reach of Davis. As they ring it around the boards, trying to get that puck out. Mezzatesta couldn't hold it off. There's a pass there for Cameron Ryan, who retrieves it at the blue line. Has Connor Cole going to net to throw it at the goal. Goes wide. Parker Rusler, we're in the last minute of the second period. Cameron Ryan a shot going wide. Connor Cole on the loose puck, trying to set it out in front. Cole gets taken off his feet as Cameron Ryan tries to dig it out of the corner. Whitby are just going to flip it up at center. Hops over the stick of Menko. Davidson's going to bail him out back behind him. Lead pass for Rizzler. Parker Rizzler in there with Connor Cole. Rizzler takes a shot that hit White out in front. Cameron Ryan on the loose puck. Back down low for Rizzler. Rizzler throwing it out of front. That hit the side of the goal. Pritchard trying to get rid of it. 20 seconds left to go here in period number 2. As they try and dig it out of the corner, White is digging away at it. Trying to go back to the line, and they couldn't do it. Whitby comes up with a loose puck and comes away with White. White's got to get around Davidson for the opportunity, but Davidson held him up, and that should do it for period number 2. 2 shorthanded goals by Whitby in the second period. Has them up by 1 to go to the third. Got to start period number 3. Getting on by Taylor, rolled in on net. Stopped there by Seto, who just steers it aside. Trying to get it out of the zone is Hannon. And Whitby come back up the other way. Lead pass broken up there by Perot at the blue line. Taylor comes up with a loose puck. Trent Taylor trying to get away from the forward. Had it stripped off his stick. And Whitby gets to come back up the other way. Pros were in offside there, so number 8 gets the opportunity to move it up there for number 18. Turned over at center there to Hazelton. Jack Hazelton trying to find a lane to get it out. Couldn't get it past number 18 as he tried to throw it to the net to Pritchard. Nicholas Pro uses the board smartly to dump it out. McTaggarty with a drop pass to the other side as Whitby lead it into the zone with a pass to number 18, taking off his feet as he tries to regroup himself and get back to his feet. Here comes Hannon. Got Cannon up there with Perot. Trying to get around the check of Ross. Drops it back to the line. Hazelton a shot. Tipped at the front. Stopped there by Seto as Perot was looking for the rebound out in front of the net. Draw coming off to the right of the Whitby goal. Getting won by Whitby and chipped up there past forward. As they try and get to the loose puck back to the other side for Steffler. Steffler with a lead pass for number 19. Picking that one up in over the blue line. The shot is going to go wide of the net. First one into the corner goes Drimmy. And Connor Sear meets him in behind the goal. Throwing it out in front. Trying to turn and fire. That got blocked there by Connor Cole, and another wrist shot. Getting stopped there out in front by Foreman. Draw gets won by Whitby. Steffler back to the other side for Tucker, winding up with a shot. Left pass stopped by Foreman, and Drimmy was in there looking for the rebound, and he wasn't going to get rewarded as he was looking to chip it out in front. We'll take another draw coming off to the right of the goal. To the left of the goal, sorry. And it gets won by the Toros, the defensive win on the draw. Around the board that goes. Connor Cole up there for Howard. Howard couldn't get the puck away quick enough. Connor Cole trying to come in, but it's offside. Whitby win that draw at the blue line. Mazzatesta dumps it into the zone. Shows off some time as it goes in behind the net. Around that board, Costello tries to get to the loose puck versus Trent Taylor as they try and dig the puck free. Costello and Davis around that loose puck. Davis finally turns it over in the corner. Up the boards there for Trent Taylor and Rizzler as they backhand it out. White over the other side for Costello with a lead pass. Coming in there is Davis with a shot. That hit a defenseman out in front. Davidson trying to get rid of it. Up there for Rizzler. Parker Rizzler leading it out of his own end with a lead pass. Broken up and rolls into the Whitby end. White will take it back in behind his own goal. Use the boards up there for Pritchard as he tries to go with it. And the lead pass picked up there by Mazzatesta as he comes into the zone. Mazzatesta shot stopped there by Foreman, who takes it in the Toros chest and takes another face-off. There'll be a big important draw off to the right here of Foreman. And it's a scramble draw that gets won by Whitby, number 18. Couple whacks away at it, throws it at the goal. Almost on number 8, sitting out in front of the net. Number 8 now does the work in the corner. Takes Maddox off his feet. Trying to throw it at her front for Pritchard. And Davis. Perot's got the loose puck away. Perot up there for Jack Cannon. He turns it over at center. Here comes Pritchard into the zone. Pritchard trying to get the shot away. Takes it to the net. Rolls it in on goal. Stopped it by Foreman. Trying to find the rebound. Pritchard's trying to put it in at the side of the goal. Nobody can put it into the net. As that's going to go wide. Number 18 goes back to the line there for McCaggerty.
Let's go! Come on!
It's in the corner there as Hazelton took his man down, throwing it out of front for number 8. His shot got blocked. Hannon trying to go away now. Jack Hannon along with Pro. Hannon into the zone. Shot. Face off to the right of the goal. Ford trying to move it out. Dumps it back into the zone. Right in on goal to Seto. Up there for number 19. He's going to chip it up there for Jimmy. Jimmy dumps it into the zone. Right in on net to Foreman to make the stop. Face off to the left of the goal. Thrown at the net. Sear had it stripped off his stick. Now he regains himself. Dumps it off the boards up there for Jackman. Trying to get it out there past number 19. Number 19 throws it at the net. Goes into the corner. Throws it at the net now. Blocker stop there from Foreman as he blocked it away. Sear can't get it out of the zone. Costello looking at it front. He had Jimmy there, but the pass was out of his reach. Taylor up there for Jackman. Can't get it past Jimmy though. Jimmy gets away from the check. Thrown at the goal. Number 19 fans on the pass as he tried for the one-timer. Number 19 coming around the other side. Out there for Jimmy. A shot blocked out in front by the Toros. Still in the zone though. Can't get it out. Nice drop there from Tucker. Shot tipped out in front. Jimmy on the loose puck. Jimmy a shot. Left pass stop there from Foreman as he stopped Jimmy right in close. It's all Whitby right now looking for the insurance goal. Toros are on their heels now, down 2-1. And it's all Whitby pressure. Number 19 shot. Doesn't make it through. Another shot. Stopped there with the left pad of Foreman. Aiden Howard tries to get it out. And he chips it out at center. Steffler with a late pass for Jimmy. Picked off. Comes the opportunity to clear it out. Costello at center comes in over the blue line as he puts the brakes on. Costello turns it over. And now Aiden Howard at center. Coming into the zone, uses the boards to dump it into the corner. First one behind the goal goes Connor Cole. As it comes around the boards, picked up there by the Toros. Backhand shot, thrown at the goal, doesn't make it through. As they try and dig that puck out of the corner. The big maze of players in that Whitby corner behind the net. And Whitby come away with the loose puck. At center, Davis tries to get away with some nice moves. He's got Mezzatesta going to the goal. And Kevin Ryan pushed him into the corner. Made sure that he didn't make that cross-ice pass to Mezzatesta as they still dig in that corner on the loose puck. Comes free to the Toros. Riesler can't get it out of the zone though. Mezzatesta was able to hold him off. Back down low for Davis. Davis takes his man off his feet. Can't get it out of the zone. Kept in by White. White's shot is going wide of the net. Off the boards, Menko trying to get it out. Can't get it past Mezzatesta. He does. Number 6. Menko back there for Davidson as they try and find a lane. And that was out of the reach of Connor Cole and broken up by number 6.
Let's go!
Number 8 coming in over the blue line, going up there with Pritchard. Takes a shot. That's a catch there from Foreman, and he'll hold it. Draw up to the right of the goal. Getting won by Whitby. Back to the line for Ross. Ross for McCaggerty at the line. McCaggerty's shot getting blocked by Taylor out in front. It goes into the corner for number 18. Tries to find number 8, and he does back down low. Pritchard trying to find some room out in front. There's Pritchard with a shot. Stopped there with a one-timer out in front by Foreman. There's a draw that goes off to the left of the goal. Toros come up with a loose puck into the zone, a 3-on-3 rush. Drop pass for Cameron Ryan. Trying to throw it at the net. Cameron Ryan spins away from some checks. Throws it back down low as they try and find a man out in front of the net. Whitby will clear it out. Ford will pick it up in his own end. Back there for Sear. As he tries to find a lane, he gets it up there for Perot. As they try and dig it in there for Hannon. Jack Hannon into the zone. Tries for a backhand shot. Thrown at the goal, goes wide of the net. It's a battle there in the corner. Cameron Ryan swings it around to the left side there for Perot as they try and get it out. And they will move it up to center with Davis. Getting it up there for Pritchard into the zone. Pritchard swept off his stick. by the defenseman as Cameron Ryan tries to get in. Sear getting around the check, up there for Perot, trying to start the rush. Perot couldn't get away as Sear couldn't hold it in at the line. Grimmy into the zone. Other side there for Costello. Tried to take a shot. Stopped there by Foreman. Rebound out of front. Gets poked wide of the net. The collision in behind the goal. Sear looking for a lane to get rid of it. Up there for Perot. Nicholas Perot picks up the loose puck. Getting up there with Hannon. 2-on-2 rush the other way. Up there for Hannon on that pass. Jack Hannon falls down. Still has the puck. Back to the line for Davidson. Shot off block. Back up the other way they come. Here comes Costello up there with number 18 shot. That goes wide of the right post. Trying to get it past Steffler. And right here in front of us is number 97 who keeps it in. Backhands it past Jackman. Tucker trying to go with the puck with Aiden Howard. Steffler getting followed into the corner by Aiden Howard. Tries to knock him off the puck. Jackman and Connor Cole trying to dig it out. Connor Cole couldn't go with the puck. Turn over to Aiden Howard. Howard takes a shot. Jack Cole out in front. Tipped it wide. Connor Cole has Jackman out in front of the net. Couldn't get a pass out there to him. As Jackman's still at the side of the net. Trying to stuff it in from the side of the goal. Shot. Stop. Jackman rebound. Can't fire it in. Toros pressuring for the tying goal. And back the other way they come is Davis. Davis shot. Caught there by Foreman. Shaw coming off to the right of the Toros end. Getting one there by Costello. Goes back to the line for number 6. Number 6 got blocked there by Cameron Ryan. Get it up there for Taylor. He's back on the ice after blocking the shot from the defenseman, and that's an offside. 5 minutes exactly left to go here in the game. Whitby up by 2-1. Toros open up the scoring in period number 1 on a goal by Hannon, but 2 short-handed goals in the second period. One by Mezzatesta, and I believe the second one and the game winner so far went to Davis. Hazelton trying to chip off Pritchard on the other side. There at the Whitby bench. Trying to get into the zone there was Taylor. Taylor trying to get away. That's White in behind the net. White moves it up there to the other side as they're coming up into the zone with Pritchard. Pritchard takes the pass, comes in over the blue line. Pritchard gets forced wide, still throws it in front, and Foreman's able to gobble it up for another face-off. Face-off coming off to the left of the Toros end. Ross, back there for McCaggerty. McCaggerty to Ross again. Ross a shot, blocked out in front, rolls into Foreman for another face-off. And then the Toros take a man down in front, and that'll be a penalty coming up here to the Toros. Penalty goes to Perot after the whistle out in front. So the Toros have got to kill off a power play now. Sears trying to ring it around the boards. Kept in at the line though by Ross. Toros trying to dig it free here in front of us. And it's getting kept in there by Jimmy, and it's offside. The draw just inside the line. Connor Cole wins it. Sears trying to get rid of it. Dumps it down the ice. Connor Cole trying to get to the loose puck past Ross. Short-ended opportunity for Connor Cole. Shot. Goes wide of the goal. And it comes back the other way with Whitby. Jimmy was able to intend to pass for Jimmy. Got broken up by Ford Cole. Going into the corner on the loose puck. Trying to dig it free as they're turned over to the Toros. Connor Cole taking it to the net. Taken down. Stopped there by Sato at the front. But it's going to be a penalty on the takedown of Connor Cole right in front of the net. So we'll play 4-on-4 hockey now. Stolen there. Tried to get in there with Aiden Howard. As the Toros go into the corner, Cameron Ryan. Cam Ryan with some nice moves. Setting up Menko from the line. Toros, hands on deck looking for the tire. Kevin Ryan trying to get around Tucker in the corner. Kevin Ryan uses Menko at the line. Chip past him. Here comes the opportunity to go now with Costello into the zone. Costello couldn't shoot the puck as it gets swept into the corner. Back in behind the net goes Davidson. Davidson trying to find a lane to get it out. James Davidson getting it there for Howard as it gets broken up there by Whitby at center. Davis puts the brakes on, throws it at the net. Menko will take it in behind the goal. Chip it around there for Cameron Ryan. Trying to chip it out. Cameron Ryan couldn't go with it. Steffler dumps it in behind the net. Davidson using the boards. Mezzatesta is going to cut it off. Mezzatesta trying to walk it out in front. Mezzatesta has a man sitting there, stopped there by Foreman as he tried the shot. Cameron Ryan was getting held up, couldn't go with the puck. Steffler rolls it in on that. Tipped there by Davidson, and it gets stopped there by Foreman, who was alert on that deflection by the defenseman at in front. 1 second left to go on the penalty to Perot, and then the Toros go to the power play for 45 seconds. There goes the penalty to Perot. Jack Hazelton's moving it out of his own end as Perot's out there on the ice now. Jack Hazelton takes it behind the net. Hazelton getting it up there for Maddox. Other side there for Jackman as he picks it up. Logan Jackman into the zone, dumps it into the corner. White's going to try and ring it around. White is going to find a lane and dump it down the ice. Rolling all the way in behind the goal. That should about do it for the power play. Toros has 10 seconds left on it.
Go!
Hazelton trying to get away from Pritchard. Hazelton gets away from Pritchard now and moves it up there for Connor Cole. Cole with a pass up there for Perot. Coming into the zone. Penalty's over. Nicholas Perot reaches the zone. Shot. Gets wide of the net. As they try and dig it out. Pass over there was over the stick of Jimmy. Ethan Maddox picks it up in his own end. Chips it up there for Jackman coming up. Jackman trying to go wide past number 6. And he does. Throws it at the net. Got stopped. Rebound out of front. Couldn't get converted into the goal. Jimmy into the zone is going to turn it over. Cameron Ryan up there for Taylor. Trying to get it out. And the last minute of play here in the game. Toros down by a goal. Up there for Hannon. Hannon coming into the zone. Trying to dump it in behind the net. Foreman's off to the bench for the extra attacker. Looking at a front. And the pass gets broken up and fired down. It's going to roll. Maddox will pick it up. Ethan Maddox, 30 seconds left. Fires it up there for Cameron Ryan. Broken up at center. Number 19 has a wide open net to shoot at. Number 19 shot. Dumps it into the open net. And Whitby will take a 3-1 win over the Toros. Face off from center. Empty netter is the insurance goal Whitby was looking for to make it 3-1. Now they can just take it back in their own end and call it off. The Toros had their chances here in period number 3. Look back at that chance Perot had at the side of the net that he got robbed by Seto in the glove hand as he tried to put in the rebound. That would have tied things up at 2, but the Toros just didn't get the breaks they needed in the game, and Whitby come up with a 3-1 win over the Toros. So the bad breaks just keep continuing for the minor Pee Wee AA Toros, and we're going to have a tournament coming up here when they go to Mississauga to end the month of November. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.